This is the big guy coming to you once again with things to do in Cartagena, Colombia. This clip today will focus on the Bazurto Market, which you see now. It's a local market. It's a tour that I booked directly through my Airbnb. The other clips you'll see today are from Getsemani, which is within walking distance of the wall city of Cartagena. So to talk a little bit about the Bazurto Market, as you can see in the clips, it is a local market. It is where the local middle class people go to get either their wares, their food. There's also places to eat. On this tour, I did feel that we did get our money's worth. We were able to learn some dances, drink some beer, and have some lunch, as well as shop amongst the locals. So this tour was hosted by Jesus and Christian. I definitely recommend, this tour through the Airbnb. These tour guides were amazing. We got to really bond through our experiences. But as you can see, you can buy local produce, you can buy local wares, anything you may need. If you don't have it in your hotel room, these are the things that you can buy at this market. It goes from electronics to everything you can imagine is available here at this market. The next clip you're going to see is us learning some local native dances, so I hope you enjoy.
Why are you dancing?
Oh, I'm video. I'll go dance now. I want your video.
This area of Colombia is Getsemani. It is a local area where there is a lot of street art. I also highly recommend this area. I booked a tour as well through the Airbnb. This was not footage of the tour. I actually went back in the daytime because the tour was at nighttime, and I wanted to go back and re-experience and reshoot some of the footage that I had shot at night. As you can see here, there is the beginning of the local art. Like Medellin, there is a lot of street art. They're trying to build some local pride with this street art. I'm personally a street art lover, so to me this was well worth the trip to Getsemani. There is a lot of street art. They book local artists to come in and paint, and it's just a total respect for the artist. As you see, there's nothing tagged over like you may see in New York. As I continue my walk, we're going to walk to the square where there are some statues and a church. The statues in the square represent the slave uprising that took place against the Spaniards, but we'll get to that in a minute. This is just more views of what's going on in the local street art scene. But similar to Medellin, it's just kind of represents a lot of local pride for the people that live in this area. So those were the statues of the uprising. And this here is, you'll see a lot of these. These are actually good places if you have a hangover to come and eat in the morning. Those are some arepas, some empanadas. It's really inexpensive to eat at these little local spots, and they are very good. This one was actually really good. I couldn't even eat it all. It was so heavy this early in the morning. But I highly recommend just hitting up these little spots to get something to eat. Definitely if you have a hangover, good spot. So as we continue on, there's just more of the street art. Somebody you can see in the street dancing, practicing his dance moves, as well as the graffiti art. The street dancing is also a big part of the youth movement in Colombia. So there's a lot of hip hop influence. If you're an old school hip hop head, you know, graffiti, street dancing, breaking, it was all a part of hip hop, as well as the MCing, the rapping, and the DJing. You know, these are all really big parts of hip hop culture, and now it's a part of the Colombian youth movement. Well, this is just another street in Getsemani. You can see the overhanging art that they have there. It just brings like this really colorful, beautiful vibe to just walking the streets independently. Everybody is friendly and nice. I was looking for this area for a while. I was trying to find these umbrellas as I went there the night before. I think there is another area here that has umbrellas lining the street. I couldn't find that one, but I thought this was beautiful, these umbrella areas. This is definitely an area where you can get lost in, and I think that's actually a good thing. But if you're afraid of getting lost, definitely recommend taking a tour through this area. The one that I took was local art of Colombia. It started in the walled city and it ended here. Well, it went through Getsemani, not ended here. It ended back in the walled city, but it went through Getsemani, and it was well worth it. I don't know if I paid like something like $15. It was very inexpensive. If you're interested, you can message me. I will get you the name of the tour company and the tour guide. Definitely recommend this. We also went to some of the local galleries as well in Colombia, which you might see in my first video. But to me, this was what it was. I loved walking through here and finding the peace in the area, especially early in the morning before it got too hot. So these are just two things to do when you're in Cartagena, Colombia, if you're interested. One was a Bazurto Market, the other one is Getsemani. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe. There's more content to come.